You go to bed on time, you get your 8 hours. But still, you wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck. You're groggy, you're cranky, and your brain feels like it's still running on dial-up internet. Sound familiar? Yeah, you're not alone. Millions of us are stuck in this cycle. We do all the right things, but somehow we still wake up tired. Now here's the thing. Today, I'm going to break it all down for you. We're going to talk about why sleep feels broken for so many of us, what science actually says about fixing it, and I'll also share a little trick that has personally saved me on those nights when sleep just refuses to come. So if you've ever stared at the ceiling at 2 a.m. wondering what's wrong with you, stay with me because this might just help. And before we dive in, let me say this. We actually went out and researched the most common questions people ask Google about sleep. You know, stuff like, why can't I fall asleep even when I'm exhausted? Is it okay to catch up on sleep on weekends? Or why do I keep waking up at 3 a.m. for no reason? Those exact questions. And instead of you wasting hours going down rabbit holes online, I've pulled the answers together for you here so you don't have to. All right, let's talk about what's really going on inside your body. Inside your brain, there's something called the circadian rhythm. Think of it as your internal 24-hour clock, built to keep you in sync with the sun. When sunlight hits your eyes in the morning, it's like your brain's alarm clock going off. Time to wake up. Let's get moving. And when the sun goes down, your brain starts releasing a hormone called melatonin, which basically whispers, okay, it's time to slow down. Time to rest. The problem? Our brains are really bad at knowing the difference between natural sunlight and the bright blue light from our phones, laptops, and TVs. So if you're scrolling on TikTok at 11 p.m., your brain is literally thinking, oh cool, it's still daytime, guess we'll stay awake. Melatonin gets shut off, and suddenly you're lying in bed wondering why you're not tired. Now let's clear up a couple of myths, because these ones trip a lot of people up. Myth number 1, a glass of wine before bed helps you sleep. The truth? Yeah, it might make you feel drowsy at first, but alcohol actually blocks your deep restorative sleep. That's why you wake up groggy after a night of drinking, even if you slept for hours. Myth number 2, hitting snooze is no big deal, but snooze is actually your enemy. Every time you hit it, you're breaking up your sleep into messy little chunks. That half-awake, groggy feeling? That's low-quality sleep and it just makes your mornings worse. So how do we fix this? Don't worry, it doesn't have to be complicated. It really comes down to 3 simple rules. Rule number 1, master your schedule. The single most important habit is waking up at the same time every day. Yes, even on weekends. That consistent wake-up time tells your body when to be alert and when to get sleepy. Rule number 2, engineer your environment. Your bedroom should feel like a cave, cool, dark, and quiet. Scientists actually say the sweet spot is around 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. Add blackout curtains, cover up those little LED lights, and keep it distraction-free. And rule number 3, power down an hour before bed. No screens. That's your time to let your brain cool off. Read a real book, stretch a little, maybe journal, or just listen to something calming. This lets melatonin do its job naturally. Now, I promised I'd share my personal trick for those nights when you just can't fall asleep. And I swear this has worked for me every single time. You know how sometimes you try harder to fall asleep and it just makes things worse? You're tossing, turning, getting frustrated. Well, here's what I do. I flip it. I tell myself, fine, if I can't sleep tonight, then I won't. It's not necessary that I sleep every single night of my life. I'll just stay awake. And weirdly enough, within minutes, I'm out cold. It's like my brain stops fighting and boom, I drift off. It's pure reverse psychology, but it works. Try it sometime and let me know in the comments if it worked for you too. All right, let's wrap this up with one complete plan, something you can actually follow starting tonight. It's called the 10-3-2-1-0 rule. 10 hours before bed, no caffeine. 3 hours before bed, no big meals or alcohol. 2 hours before bed, stop working, stop stressing. 1 hour before bed, no screens. Start your wind down routine and 0 snoozes. In the morning, wake up with your first alarm. That's it. Simple, practical, and backed by deep research so you don't have to waste time searching for answers yourself. So if this helped you, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button to Simply Science Explained. I'd love to keep sharing easy, science-backed tips that actually make life better. And tell me in the comments, are you going to try that reverse psychology trick tonight? Sleep well, my friends. You deserve it.